You are not scrolling because your life is boring. Your phone is making your life more boring. A short video can give you a joke, an argument, a breaking story, or a strong emotional reaction within seconds. You do not have to wait, learn, or participate. You just keep scrolling, and the next hit of stimulation appears automatically. Real life does not work that way. A book may take several pages before it pulls you in. Learning a song may mean repeating the same few chords over and over. Cooking something new requires buying ingredients, preparing them, and cleaning the kitchen afterward. Once your brain gets used to the speed of your phone, ordinary life starts to feel slow, flat, and almost not worth the effort. Most of the time, you are not picking up your phone because there is something important waiting for you. You are picking it up because real life did not reward you within the first few seconds. Think about what happens after a long day at work. You sit down on the couch and open TikTok, planning to watch for 10 minutes. The first video makes you laugh. The second makes you angry. The third makes you curious. The next time you look at the clock, more than an hour has passed. You did not actually rest, and you did not do anything you had been meaning to do. Your mind is full of other people's opinions, problems, lifestyles, and emotions, but you still feel tired and empty. You think you need more entertainment. What you are really missing is a sense of participation in your own life. The most dangerous thing about your phone is not simply that it takes your time. It trains you to expect pleasure without participation. You do not have to create anything, practice anything, risk failure, or endure the awkwardness of being a beginner. Someone else has already filmed the content, edited it, added the music, and cut out every boring moment. All you have to do is consume. Over time, the world inside your phone becomes more exciting, while the world around you becomes harder to enjoy. Eventually, you are not just losing time, you are losing your ability to create your own enjoyment. But is the content itself really what makes your phone so addictive? Not exactly. A large part of the addiction comes from avoiding empty space. You check your phone while waiting for coffee, whenever work becomes difficult, and even while eating. Any unplanned moment makes you reach for another source of stimulation. But many of your most valuable thoughts appear during those empty moments. You may understand your emotions during a walk, solve a problem while driving, or become curious enough to pick up a book, a guitar, or a sketchbook simply because nothing else is happening. Boredom was never the enemy. Boredom is your brain telling you that no one else has prepared the next experience for you. You now have to decide what happens next. Your phone allows you to skip that process. Boredom appears, but before it can turn into curiosity, creativity, or action, another video wipes it away. Eventually, you start believing that you have no interests. You say you do not know what to do after work. But the problem may not be that you lack interests. You may simply never give anything enough time to become interesting. Why is it so hard to put your phone down once you pick it up? Because you have started confusing interesting with easy. Most meaningful activities are not especially fun at the beginning. Exercise comes with discomfort. Creative work means accepting that your first attempts may be terrible. Reading requires your attention to slow down. Your phone asks none of that from you. It rewards you immediately. That creates the illusion that anything truly enjoyable should feel exciting from the first second. Real life usually works in the opposite way. The best experiences often begin with a period that feels slow, difficult, or awkward. Enjoyment is not always waiting for you before you begin. It is often created while you are participating. That is also why waiting to feel motivated rarely works. You tell yourself you will read when you feel focused, exercise when you have more energy, or learn a new skill when the weekend finally becomes less busy. But motivation usually does not arrive first. Action comes first, and interest follows. You may not go for a walk because you are already in a good mood. You may simply put on your shoes, walk around the block for 10 minutes, and return feeling different. A better mood is not always the reason you take action. Sometimes it is the result. So how do you actually put your phone down? The answer is not to schedule every minute of your day or turn yourself into a productivity machine. Being busy is not the same as having an interesting life. Your calendar can be filled with meetings, emails, and responsibilities while you still feel completely disconnected from your day. What you need is a few easy ways to enter real life, so your brain has somewhere to go besides your phone. Most people wait until they are already scrolling to ask themselves, what else could I be doing? At that point, the phone usually wins. It is already in your hand, while reading, exercising, cooking, or creating requires a new decision. Your phone does not win every time because it is better. It wins because it is easier to start. That is why you need to prepare a few activities that are just as easy to begin. Read 5 pages of a book, walk around the block, organize one drawer, make a simple meal, call a friend. None of these activities needs to be impressive. They do not need to transform your life in one afternoon. Their purpose is to move you from being a spectator back into being a participant. It also helps to notice what is happening right before you pick up your phone. Sometimes you genuinely need to check information, answer a message, or handle work. But often, you are tired, anxious, lonely, or simply uncomfortable with a few minutes of emptiness. The next time your finger is about to open an app, ask yourself one question. Do I actually need this content, or am I just trying to avoid being bored? The goal is not to ban your phone or treat technology like an enemy. The goal is to turn an automatic reaction back into a conscious decision. When the answer is, I just do not know what else to do, choose the easiest activity you prepared. You do not need to finish a book. Read 5 pages. You do not need to complete a perfect workout. Walk around the block. You do not need to completely reorganize your home. Start with one drawer. Do not try to change your entire life in one day. Give real life a doorway that is easy to walk through. What happens when you start putting your phone down? The first major change is not that you suddenly become extremely disciplined. It is that your days begin to leave something behind. When you scroll, you are watching other people live. When you cook, read, exercise, organize your space, or talk to a friend, you are building your own life. Both activities make time pass, but they leave you feeling very different afterward. After an hour of scrolling, you may not remember most of what you watched, but a few pages of a book can leave you with a new idea. A meal leaves a taste and a skill. A walk leaves you calmer. A phone call strengthens a relationship. One gives you stimulation but leaves very little behind. The other may feel less exciting at the beginning, but it leaves you more satisfied when it is over. That is the real difference between passive consumption and active participation. An interesting life does not require constant excitement, major events, expensive trips, or a calendar packed with experiences. It comes from doing things, learning something, improving part of your environment, and staying connected to real people. So stop asking how you can use more willpower to quit your phone. Ask a better question. What exists in my real life that is worth putting my phone down for? You are not scrolling because your life is boring. Your phone is making your life more boring. A meaningful life is not built by consuming more content. It is built by creating more reasons to remain present in the real world.